Hello, hello, good evening everybody! Welcome to the Thirsty Grand Prix! Oh, hold on. No, sorry. Hello everybody, welcome to the Hungary Grand Prix! I apparently got that wrong. Haha, dad jokes aplenty already, and hopefully that bodes well for an exciting evening, although that was not exciting. So, the Hungary Grand Prix. Home of this track is Budapest! Or at least it's nearish Budapest. One of the craziest, loveliest cultural capital cities in the whole of Europe. Tonight, speaking of Europe, I'm pleasantly joined by a man who's from here, there, and everywhere. So I'm going to call him MRC's Pitbull / Mr. Worldwide, Geki Matthews.
Infinity, yeah.
Here he is.
Oh yeah, I'm happy as a dog.
Happy as a dog. Why's that? What's going on in the land of Geki?
It's warm.
Ah. Happy days. Well, surprise news, everyone. It's summer in Europe and Geke's warm. There's a crazy update. I didn't think anyone saw that coming, did they?
No, no one saw that coming, no. Geke's always cold.
Well, anyway. Here we are. Hungary is a track which we just saw some crazy-ass racing at the weekend, which was great to see. Despite being a track that's quite hard to overtake at, we actually tend to get quite a good race here at the Hungarian.
Yes, we did.
So before we get into the silliness that is our MRC fun fair, actually just noticed not very many cars have got out of the garage very quickly. We've got one car on the move, it's Kellogg's, and he's followed. Oh no, he's been overtaken by a horse. Is that Jam? It's Jam. Jam's the first on the track, followed by Kellogg's, and and Kellogg's is already round. Kellogg's has gone round on the pit exit. How's that happened? No. Purple Sector, Smith also on the way out, on the way out.
He lost the wing already.
He has. He's had a mare.
Oh, that's not a good one.
Jam. So yes, before we get into the craziness, although Kellogg's has already dropped the craziness, DJ Kello in the mix. He's already dropped a little bombshell. That's not the kind of thing he'd usually like to drop. He likes to drop bangers, not front wings.
That's not good cereal.
No. So Hungary first held a Grand Prix in 1936, apparently. It's held 38 races, 11 of which have been won by McLaren, 8 of which by Lewis Hamilton. The circuit is 2.7 miles, 4.3 kilometres long, and has 70 laps in a full race. Of course, we at MRC do 50%, so that's 35 if you can't count.
It's good man, good man. Good to see.
Yes. So, that's the history bit done. Now let's get on to the silliness. So, Jam's on track. I quite like Jam. It's a nice thing to have in your sandwiches, and Jam's a nice guy too.
Is he?
He's actually a nice fella. He's a nice fella. Okay, I see what you're doing. There's a little Family Guy reference. I like that.
Yeah.
Peanut butter jelly time.
Yeah.
Happy days. So, little weather update. I've just been sent some lovely information from our resident Stuvine. It's a quality of some dryness. But the race, it's mixed. It says it might rain, it might be sunny. So, that might explain why everyone was a bit slow coming out of the garage, because they might be trying to figure out what setup to go for. This game does lie when it comes to the rain, though, doesn't it?
It does, it does.
Monday in Tier 1, for example, it said it was going to be dry, then it said it was going to be heavy rain, then the race start was dry, and then it said it might rain later on, and, well, it ended up dry.
I haven't seen anything.
So, we'll have to wait and see if it actually turns out to be wet or not.
Well, we will see.
Indeed. So we're just watching Jam, your man Jam from the Netherlands, come through the middle sector. Mr. Schmidt. And the Alpine. Speaking of Alpine, Alpine had a bit of controversy yesterday, for those who haven't seen it. Oscar Piastri.
Oh, and he's round, and he's out.
Oh, no, Smitty.
Smith is out. Oh, too much throttle, I think.
Oh, and Night Shadow's round 2. Gaz, we've caught you. He's gone round at turn 5. Gavin. Let's jump back to Jam.
The Jam.
On board with the past few corners. This corner here that Jam's on board now. Man's gone 2. This is crazy.
Oh my god, that's another good start.
We saw lots of spinners in tiers 1 and 2 on Monday. And it looks like tier 3 just want to keep the spinning going. And Jam sits a lap 20.4 on the board.
And who is coming is a Red Bull.
We've got Connor in the final sector, just jumping on with a Ferrari.
Dan comes as well. Oh no, that's an outlaw.
Connor's just raised the bar with an 18.6. There we go.
The Ferrari man.
The Ferrari.
Will they have the same strategy? We will not know.
Who's on a lap then? Purple Sector's just started a lap. Right, here we go. We're going to do our usual routine. Is Purple Sector going to get a purple first sector?
I've got my
Will it
bottle ready.
happen? Here we go. Remember the rules, everyone. If he gets it, I don't endorse alcohol, but we're drinking. Ghost Rider drops the bar 18.5 to go fastest.
Good.
Avanash has dropped to 20.7, get his banker in there. Shadow Lancer 20.4, he's getting his lap in
on,
2.
Purple.
JNC 19.5, but can Purple Sector to get a purple? No. Simba 18.1, he's not messing around with the playoffs, he's getting on with it.
He wants it, and it will get it.
Yes. Batmazo has just got a banker lap in, I'm sure he'll improve on that.
Energy Dan is having as well. He's on it. Just in sector 3 now, the last 3 corners. Hugo Brown
18.0, it's a great lap. Oh, Sambo's going off at turn 4.
Oh,
So on board with Night Shadow in the middle sector.
I'm watching the energy.
Just on board with our resident Banshee. Rumour has it, he said Volvo's faster than his AlphaTauri, but he's just gone purple in the middle sector. He's deep into the third last corner. Keep it neat, Gampin.
Here he comes, the number 14.
Here he goes into the final corner. It's a weird one, you can take so many different lines into this corner, it really just depends on your setup. But as long as you get a good exit, and it's a 20.1, that's his bank lap in, he'll look to improve. Shadow Lancer's in the final corner, he's improving on his lap, he's currently half a second up on his existing time, he's out of ERS, and he's improved by nearly 6 tenths, he's up to 8. Purple sector 1, not on a lap.
I'm watching.
Pitting.
On the lap.
No, he's pitting.
I have not
Kellogg's,
seen that.
I'm on board with the Kello. Let's have a look and see what Luke can do.
I'm watching the baby. Hornet.
The baby Hornets.
Baby. And it's Alpha.
Did you know Baby Hornet supports an excellent football team?
Oh really? Does he support Leeds by any
He
chance?
does! I like to get this in. I like to get this in wherever I can.
Yes.
There's a Leeds fan in every, well, in tiers 1, 2 and 3. We need to find a Leeds fan who's in tier 4 just to fill the grid. Well, Kellogg's puts a respectable with sector in. See what he can do in the final sector.
The baby did number 10 with the 120.4.
He does. Respectable banker like that. Oh, Kellogg's is round the final, second last corner. He's got round. He's kept it going. He's done a full 360. He kept it moving. I like to see that.
I like to see that.
I'd have personally gone as the pits if I were you, Mr. Luke. Oh, he's got round again in the final corner. He's got round again. If I were him, I'd have just gone straight into the pits, to be honest, because that's the set of tyres that are probably not worth running again.
That means not good for the race.
No, we're going to jump on board with everyone's favourite army veteran. That's Stuvine, who's got purple in the first sector. Come on, Stuvine, I'm not biased at all. Mindful Wasp is just on a 17.7. Oh, what a lap.
Let's go.
We have got some sweaty, I know it's hot here, but we've got some sweaty times coming in.
Let's go, my teammate. I'm watching you.
Right, Stuvine, come on, lad.
Everyone's watching, even me.
The world is watching you, Stuvine. Oh, we got twitchy through the right-hander. He's still gone purple middle sector, though. Really?
Yeah, he is.
That can't be. I mean, if it is, then he's having to stop going a lap. But he did lose a lot of time there.
Well, he did. Maybe he's just going faster.
Maybe he's just about to set the world record. Can Stewart pop in a decent lap?
Well, if he does that,
here he goes. Oh, very twitchy at the final corner. He's lost a lot of time there, and it's an 18.9. He lost a lot of time. It's a shame. Nevertheless, it's still a good time.
Yes.
He goes P6. So we've got a few people on outlaps. Night Shadows in the first sector. What can he do? Purple first sector for Gavin.
Ooh, the purple sector got one there, or not? No, he does not. It's fun. Saw that.
So, whilst Gav sets his middle sector, just going to flick through the chat of the YouTubes. Hello everybody, don't forget to vote for your driver of the day description. In the description there is a link, pop in there, give your favourite driver or whoever you think deserves it some love, we love to see it. Good evening one and all from Mandy and from Stuvine. Hello, Mr. Ryan of Barber. The Red Car Rambo himself will be on tier 4 comms later on, show him some love everyone. Stuvine's spinning around, move out of my way, he thinks he's a Spice Girl. Well, you better not be marrying Mr. Horner, if you do I will disown you. Phil McCracken, cracking name, he says hello. Who else have we got in here? Mr. Martin Hills says good evening, he's backing Simba for the win. Gavin just pops it into 6th and 18th. Martin Hills is back in Simmer for a win. He reckons he's very motivated.
Have you missed something?
Gavin's gone 6th.
When the mindful came first.
I got all squeaky about that. That was about 2 or 3 minutes ago.
Oh, I didn't hear that. I'm not paying attention for that bit.
Donnie's dropping in, saying about the invite to Tier 4. They should come from... I think it'll be Connor will be doing those later on, Donnie. Just keep with it. Dak Convertible, obviously missing out today. He's serving a ban. Sorry, Jay. I had to mention it.
My Dutchie. He's a Dutch man
Right,
as well.
let's have a little flick through. What, Jay Kane?
Yeah.
No, he's not English.
No,
Dakon's English. He's English.
No,
he's from Rotherham. He's from Rotherham. And I can tell you now,
as Rome here, leave me.
as a man who is from Yorkshire, he is from Rotherham, which is in Yorkshire. Yeah. And Yorkshire is definitely in England.
Don't forget, I am sweating.
Oh, we've got a Mercedes round. It's Shadow Lancer. Oh, Shadow.
Wait, Sambo coming the last corner.
Jensen's lost the front wing. He was on a lap and he's just lost his front wing. How's that happened?
Ooh, Sambal, number 8. Good man.
Sambal, P8. Good lap, that. 191. He's getting on with it. Good lad. Stuvine's in the wall. Stuvine was 2 tenths up in the first sector. Halfway through the middle sector, he's dropped it. Oh, Stuart. Stuart, have a word with yourself, son. You're better than that.
Stuvine.
Mr. Monster Energy Can has popped it into 4th in the Monster Car. I'm not calling it
the
what
Red
it
Bulls
actually
are
is.
doing
No. Monster Car. Simba!
I mean the monster.
The Lion King has just roared across the line in a 117.6.
Ah, there's baby monsters. Happy now?
The 17.6 that Simba's just posted is disgusting. It looks like he's got a Hungary helmet. Look, it's green and red. He's hungry, and he's clearly hungry for more.
He is.
Was he thirsty for more? Mindful Wasp is out on another outlap. He does not want Simba to beat him. He's hungry for more.
And here's the monster. Oh, Mindful.
Ghost Rider's about style lap. Let's ride on board the Ghost Rider in the fantastic Williams. Yes, we love the Williams. Right, on board into turn 1. Brakes about 60-70 metres. Nice and hard. Down to 2nd gear. On the throttle early. Pop open your flap. Get that flappy DRS going. Heads down under the bridge, brakes about, 50 metres? Nice and late. Hugs the inside, lets the car roll wide, take the wide edge to 3, and bury the throttle. Now, turn 4, blind turn 4 is a hard one. Break up the light box, throw it in, and pray it grips, and it has. Happy days, purple first sector for Ghost Rider. Be careful of that curb, it can trip you, but he's got away with it. Into the chicane, again, if you take the curbs too hard here, it just throws the car into but truck nowhere. But he's kept it nice and neat. This is very, very well planned for this lap from Ghost Rider. If anything, this looks better than my lap that I did in Tier 1. Really? That's not hard. I was shocking on Monday. Absolutely shocking. And Ghosty is currently 6 tenths up on himself. This would put him in to 3rd place as it stands if he maintains. This is a very neat lap. Very neat lap. Nice and neat through the second to last corner. Gets on the throttle. Oh, was a Mercedes recovering? Just missed him. That car hadn't ghosted, so that was a bit scary. Takes a very wide line through the final corner. Not my cup of tea, but nevertheless, across the line, 117.8, he goes 3rd, just off a Mindful's fast time.
Fast
good lap. Good lap.
So something changed, I missed that one as well.
So, there's a nice quick lap of Hungary. We've got Avinash on an outlap, Jensky on an outlap, David Warner pitting, Shadow Lancer and Hugo Braun pitting,
Kaiser.
Jams on an in-lap, back in Mazo on an outlap, Simba's in the garage, Mindful Wasp. Now here is someone who is starting to look like one of the fast title contenders in Tier 3. He's just ramming up to set a lap. We just watched an on-board lap. Let's watch an off-board lap. Here we go. Mr. Mindful on his way down to turn 1. What can he do in the Red Bull?
A Ford Monster.
Yes. Well. The Happy Shopper. We'll call it we'll call it Monster.
Yeah, you corrected me, so I'm correcting you.
Yeah, no, 100%. Oh. Thank you, Mr. Gecko. You've saved me from my sins.
Yes.
So
there you go.
What can Mindful do? He's just half a tenth off himself in the first sector, so it's still a good time. He can do a lot here. He keeps a nice tight line through turn 5. I like that myself. It's just a horrible corner though. Chicane. Again.
I hate this one.
Yeah, he doesn't take any curb really, so he's keeping it nice and neat.
I'll lose time
Again,
on that.
nice, neat lap. Oh, he's gone wide. He's not invalidated, but he did run wide there. You lose a lot of time by running wide, so that's probably why the game's let him go. He's carried plenty of speed and run very wide again. Purple sector, he's quarter of a second up. He did run wide there. Little bit sus, but you know, we let it go. Oh, we got McLaren round. We'll leave them be. I believe that was Sambal.
Sambal?
Anyway. Oh, Mindful's bailing on his lap. Mindful Wasp was quarter of a second up on his lap, and he's bailed on it. Is there something we don't know?
I don't know.
Connor's on an out lap. Connor, where are you going? That's not the racetrack.
Oh, he's confused.
Right. Mr. Night Shadow is lining up for his lap. Stuvine's a 10th up on his lap, coming into the final 2 corners now. Come on, Stuart. Give us the time.
Give us something.
Show us what that Aston Martin can do when someone turns up to drive it. I'm not going to name names, but someone didn't turn up tonight. Stu goes 6th. 118.6. He's found 3 tenths. Happy days.
Oh, I'm going to watch
That's
Purple
what we
Sector
love
again.
to see.
Come on, Purple Sector.
Purple sector in the first sector. Can he purple sector in the first sector?
Yes,
Can he do it? Can he do it? No! Although he's nearly 6 times up on himself.
Yeah.
This would put him somewhere around 6th or even maybe higher. Avanash goes 6th with an 18.4. Great lap in the Ferrari from Avanash. I said it before, I'll say it again. Avanash is an underrated driver, and I'm fantastically happy to see him back. It's great to have him back. Back to purple set this time. He's gone wide. He's got away with it.
A little.
What can Mr. Purple Sector do? He's 6 tenths up, so he's found another half a tenth in that sector from his first sector. Ooh, we've lost a bit of time there. Oh no, there's a glitch. Ignore me. We just had a little glitch. Ooh, this game glitching? Never. Not problems with this game.
No.
What can Mr. Purple do?
Ooh,
he goes wide at the final corner. He's taking the late apex. I like that line. Thunders to the line. It's an 18.3. It goes 6th. Sambal P7, 18.4 from Sambal, 1,000th ahead of Avanash. Cracking lap from Sambal.
Good man.
Great lap to see from Sambal.
Connor is a 10th up.
Connor's going faster. Right, we need to see this.
Yes,
Connor is 7 tenths up.
7 tenths up.
Connor, this would put Connor in the top 4, maybe even the front row. What can he do? What can he do? There's a lot of traffic going on here. There's a lot of traffic. Oh, the AlphaTauri just is out of the way. What can Connor do?
Where will Connor Hardy? Where will he go?
What can he do?
Oh, what a scream!
It's a 17. He goes third. Connor Hardy.
Yeah.
Connor has given me a Hardy.
Are you sure?
Yes. Simba's up on his lap. He's 2,000s up. The current pole position sitter is 2,000s up on his lap in the first sector. He's gone wide. He's kept it going. What can Simba do? Let's ride on board. He's taken so much curb there, but he's being brave. He's a 10th down. No. He's a 10th down. What can Simba do? AlphaTauri does look fantastic, and Simba's making it dance. Mandy, does he make it dance like for you, like he makes that rear end dance? Let us know, please. Let us know.
See, Mindful is 9,000.
Come on, Mr. Simba. Oh, he's found some time, but not enough to improve. Mindful's 9,000s up in the first sector. What can the mindfulest of wasps do?
Would it be a wasp? Ooh.
Here we go. Night Shadow's retired. What's happened, Gav? Gav, we're about to see. Gav's lost it middle of the track there. In fact, he's not ghosted, so Mindful's had to avoid him. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Ooh, big slide, but he's still up. He's still on purple. Ghost Rider, 17.4. What a session he's had. What a session he's had. What a session that Ghost Rider's had. He's absolutely hitting everything right today. What can Mindful do? He got so unlucky with that car of Night Shadow being stuck in the track. What can he do? It's a 17.3! 17.3! What a lap! Wow!
Connor is not doing it.
Lewis, that, my friend, is a fantastic lap. What can Simba do? Simba's on a lap. Simba's on a lap. He's just... Oh, Simba's not on a good lap. I take it back. I'm sorry. Connor's on a lap. No, he's not. He's invalidated. Energy Dan pitting. Whole sector's in the pits. Stuvine.
Kellogg's is driving slow.
Stuvine's not a lap. Sambao invalidated. Avanash is in the pits. Caesar in the pits.
I think that's it.
Lancer stays 13th. Jensky. What can Jensky do?
Jensky's finished.
Yeah, he has to take it back. Kellogg's. What can Kellogg's do?
he can't do anything.
No, he's not.
So that's it. This is your grid.
We need to breathe now. Whew. This is your daily reminder. Take in oxygen.
Yes, it is.
Donkey. Mandy, thank you for confirming that for me. So I did ask Mandy, does Simba make things move the way he made that car move for her personally? And she said yes. She said totally. So, Mandy, good to know that you and Mr. Simba have a roaring bit of fun at home. We'll leave that there. Barber, been a while, has it, Bailey? Well, mate, depends what you're talking about, but most likely, yes. Suvine, I'll take that. I'll take you, my friend. That was a cracking lap. Dakon, you prefer mindful mosquitoes? Well, mosquitoes do bite, but wasps do sting. Tell you what.
Well, you can always have a hornet as well.
Everyone in the comments, tell us if you want a hornet, a wasp, or a mosquito, because frankly, they all hurt. Right, so qualifying
looks like we already got a hand up.
Yes.
Saw a hand.
Yeah, we'll leave that to be discussed later. Let's not get in trouble. So, Mindful Wasp takes pole position for Red Bull. Ghost Rider in the fantastic Williams. I'm not biased. Only a 10th off him. Simba third. Connor fourth in what is the stewarding leading duo taking the second row. Hugo Bourne fifth. Energy Can sixth. Purple Section Steve Vine take up the fourth row with Sambo and Avanash just behind. Keys Sozi and Night Shadow 11th and 12th. Shadow Lance 13th. Jensky 14th. Kellogg's 15th. Batmazo 16th. Baby Hornet 17th, Jam 18th, and then Smith and Mann make up the back row, unfortunately not getting times on the board. That was a fantastic qualifying session, and with all the promise of potential rain, who knows what's to come?
Who knows, yes.
I hope rain, because in Tier 1 we had rain, and that means I'm just a bitter individual and I want to see everyone else suffer because I...
you want to see everyone else.
That's how it works.
That's always how it works. It's Hungary, it's always raining there.
Well, did you know?
Not always.
Did you know? There's only been rainfall. I heard this in Tier 2 comms on Monday, so I'm stealing it from Mr. SGPR, aka Simon Pratt, who is the baby hornet. It's raining. Did you know it's only ever rained as in actual rainfall at Hungary 3 times in the last 15 years?
Oh, there you go.
And one of those times, Jensen Button got his first win, 2006.
Good man. Look at
so that looks very wet. That looks like full wets to me. I don't know about you, but that looks to me like full wet.
No, this is full wet, mate.
That looks like puzzles. That is wetter than Mark Hodgson gets whenever he thinks about me. That's just a fact. Mark Hodgson, if you're listening, please confirm. Mandy says she likes a thoughtful bee. Yes, bees have a purpose. I agree with you, Mandy. Yes. That's a fantastic comment. Dakon agrees. Dakon is a man of wiseness. Dakon, can you please confirm for me that you are from England and indeed Rotherham, not the Netherlands? Because Geki Matthews seems to think you're from the Netherlands.
You don't have to. I already checked it. Don't.
Well, look, I need to embarrass you. I need Dakon to embarrass you and support me.
I'm already embarrassed enough. So.
Mark Hodgson is watching. I knew he would be. There are no secrets in MRC, Mr. Hodge.
Oh my God! Look
apart
at all these
from
puddles.
one, but we won't discuss that. Now,
there's a lot of puddles. Oh my God!
This is wet. We need some wet floor signs on the track, boys. Wet floor signs, please. Oh dear. So I wonder what tyres everyone's going to be on.
Wet.
Oh, yeah, full wets. What a surprise!
Wouldn't be surprised if someone get intermediate. That would be a very big surprise.
Tell you what, it'd be a surprise indeed. So, as we saw, let's flick through, see what everyone's helmets look like. Simba's is quite nice, it's a metallic Hungarian kind of look. Connor, well, he's just got a strap on it. He loves a strap on. Hugo Bourne's helmet's quite nice.
Got a Polish one, I think.
Purple sector with a purple helmet. You need to catch up with the rest of the pack, my friends. You're far behind. Hurry along, Mr. Purple.
Can you leave me alone? Leave him alone.
No, I want to see him fast along. I like Sambo's helmet. The blue, pink, blue, purple and silver. That looks good. Avanash matches his Ferrari.
Oh, it does.
Night Shadow still has his Rangers helmet. I told last week that he did. He didn't listen to me. He's still got it. It's there. The Rangers helmet. He's a bit of a crazy one. Batmazo, I like your helmet, Batmazo. Keep it. That's nice. Baby Hornet, for someone who supports Leeds, you can't have a red helmet. The car, I don't mind, but the helmet, no.
What do you got to say? Support Liverpool now?
No, he supports Leeds. He needs to have a non-red helmet.
No,
Anyway,
he's got a red helmet now, so you support Liverpool.
Mindful Wasp has positioned his car ever so slightly forward.
Sector disqualified.
Who's positioning their car at an angle? Anyone? Night Shadow's disqualified. Jenski's lining it up. Oh, nice.
Smith.
Anyone at an angle? Baby Horner's at an angle. Here comes Smith. Right, Mindful Wasp is at quite an angle actually. Yes, we're fine. Right, here we go. The lights are out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's goal! Drive-through penalty for Jam. No. What a start for Mindful Wasp, by the way. He had a great start, but suddenly Simba's second phase is incredible.
Oh yeah.
Simba's a lot of guys alongside. Oh, Smith's not left the grid. Smith's not left the grid. Smith's still on the grid.
Is he?
We've got full course yellows.
Oh, he's disqualified.
Yeah, he didn't leave his start spot. We've got full course yellow.
Which means can't see the safety
virtual
car.
Safety car is be a virtual.
Oh, that's virtual. I can't see. Well, that's a good start.
So position change. Let's just have a look at position change because that was quite a difficult start to get away to. So, oh my word.
Wow.
So, Ghost Rider, second on the grid, down to 14th. Ghosty, no. Casper the Ghost has dropped so many positions. Simba's at 1, Connor's at 1, Hugo Braun's at 1, Avanash 5.
It's the big winner here.
Energy Down maintains, Suvine's up 1, Night Shadow, boo hiss, he's up 4. Ugh. Purple Sector's dropped 2, Sandbow down 1, Jensky up 3, Shadowlancer's up 1, Keys Associate down 2, poor Ghosty we've already mentioned, Fat Mazo and Hornet are at 1, Kellogg's dropped 2, Jam, he's got a drive-through, and Man's up 1, because Smith is out. Mr. Smith. Smith, what happens? Let us know in the YouTube chat.
He did not have a good qualifying, and now the race did not work for him either.
We're back racing, by the way.
Oh, we are? I did not see that.
Ooh, Hugo Braun has got Avanash all up his rear end. Can't say what I would have said there, it's not very PG, but before a watershed. Ooh, Stuvine's making a move on Energy Dan. Stuvine's through. Is Gav going to follow him through? He's taking a wide line there. That's a good line to take. Oh, they're getting very... Look at this. We've got 3 fighting into the final corner. Energy Dan's through.
Can Gav do the same thing in Night Shadow, man?
Oh.
No, he can't. But
and that's very good racing from all 3 of them to keep that clean. That's what we like to see.
Night Shadow is coming closer. No, he's not.
Night Shadow's making a move.
Jensky is past Sambo.
Yep, Jensky's just got Sambo. I think Sambo had a bad exit.
Oh, Kellogg's had past 2 guys.
Oh, Bat Maze's in the pits. What's happened to the Willy Boy?
I don't know.
Let's just jump on board, see, is he about to get a wing change? Is he trying for inters? Well. Is he gambling for inters?
Oh, Ghost Rider's in the pit as well.
He's just gone for a tyre change. There was no wing change there. Ghosty's in too! Not Ghosty!
I'm watching. He's gone for a
He's having a wing, he's having a wing change.
He's
having a wing change. Oh no. Well, they need a safety car. They need a safety car.
They do. They really do.
Night Shadow, by the way. Night Shadow's got Stuvine. Here we go. We're on board with them through the middle sector. It looks so slippy out. It looks more slippy out there than an ice rink. Can't say what I want to say because it's not PG.
Ooh, Jansky now attacking purple. Very dangerous, very dangerous place to do that. He's pressuring him. Here he comes.
Ryan Barber popping in saying he's glad it's wet. Of course.
He gets it, There we go. Purple sector gone. Shadowlancer trying to get
got a yellow flag. Who's gone round?
I think that is
Mindful
purple.
Wasp is setting the pace.
That's purple sector. I mean, no, that's Ghost Rider. I mean.
Yeah, he's gone round at turn 3. Come on, Ghosty, keep it going.
Ah, he lost the wing again.
Oh, Ghosty.
Oh no, he lost the wing.
Mindful Wasp is pulling out a nice little gap on Simba. Yeah, Ghosty's gone. Ghosty's gone.
I think he did that.
Well, if he did, we'll have to look at it later. We'll find out, I'm sure. We're just on board with Mr. Mindful. I'm sure Lewis will drive past the Ghost himself and let us know what happened. Well, we might see what happened.
I say
wing all over the track there.
Yes, there is.
His car's despawned. It was over there somewhere. He's
Yeah,
gone.
he destroyed he destroyed some advertisement boards.
Well, we'll leave that there. I'm
Going in the
sure
pits
that'll get reviewed later. Yes, it is.
in the pits again. Why? What are you doing?
Well, maybe he's got damage too. Maybe.
Maybe, but...
Sambo, by the way, in P11, he's dropped 2 positions and so's Purple Sector. Everyone else in the top 12 has found positions or maintained. Keys of Soze's also lost and so's Bat Mazo. Most people have found time. Stuvine, no! Stuvine's got a drive through.
Stuvine, it's the second drive through.
Oh, Simba's got a penalty too. What Simba's got? Let's have a look at penalties. Drive through for Simba. Both of them have drive throughs. No. Mark Hodges says it's slippier than a Sunderland nightclub. Tell you what, Mark, I would have thought it'd be stickier than a Sunderland nightclub. It's because they're all sweaty people up there. If you're from Sunderland and you take offence, please email all your complaints to a combination of 3 addresses: the Newcastle United fan club, the Middlesbrough fan club, and the Leeds United fan club. All members of those people would love to hear about it.
And Sambo breaks against Purple Sector.
We've got Energy down in Night Shadow.
Man's gone. We've gone in the pits. Baby Hornet and Kellogg's are in the pits.
Shadowlands are having a look at the back of Sambal. Nothing's been done this time. Yep, so Baby Hornet's in. Simon, what are you doing?
I don't know.
So is Kellogg's. Kellogg's is getting a wing change.
He's having
the animation
is
much better on this game than it was in the old game. Look at that. Fluid.
He's having a wing change as well. Let's have who is doing something. Night Shadow is closest to a battle. But so is Stuvine. Battle for P6 right now.
Tell you what, Connor is all over the back of Simba. Simba's got a drive through at some point, so. And Connor's just keeping him a little bit honest.
If he can keep it. I'm watching the Night Shadow. He's fighting for that number 6 spot.
Oh my word, we need to look at this now. Connor all over Simba like a chump on chips. Or like a Sunderland girl, a Mackin, all over any man with a pulse.
Ooh.
For anyone who takes offence from that, please direct that to anyone who does not care.
Alright, so that's you.
Whoa! Simba's pitting, he's taken his drive through early. Good move, there might be another safety car.
Night Shadow going through the
gap.
Outside.
Michael Watts was getting the power down. Ryan Barber says that there is no Borough fans here, they're all armchair fans. Spot on. Please tell your missus that, we know she's a Borough fan. Carl Radband, aka B17, is praying for no rain in Tier 4. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, well, he says he wants no rain. Well, I'm sorry, Carl, but we can't control this. But if I could, I'd make it rain.
Here comes Man. He will
Suze as well. Man having a look at Sambal.
Looks like, Night Shadow got past Energy down. Side by side still. Well, Night Shadow should take it. No, he's still side by side. Stuvine is going to pick up the pieces.
Yeah, no, he's not. Tell you what, turn 4's not the place in the wet I'd want to make a move. I made a move on there on Monday, but not in the wet.
Stuvine.
I was going to watch from the back of Night Shadow. Stuvine, remember, has got the drive through. He does have to serve that ASAP.
Yeah, he does have to serve
I think it's this lap. Oh, Energy down very late on the brakes there. Too late.
And Jans comes up and
he's just lost 2 positions.
Yes.
This is why braking on this game is actually crucial. You don't want to brake so late. Being the latest of breakers does not work. It's better to let the car roll through the corner. Brake early and lift off. Tell you what, Stuvine's struggling. Stuvine is struggling for grip right now.
He is.
Maybe.
Not a lot of people like doing.
What can Jensky do? Jensky seems to be coming alive right now. In this race, Jensky is just coming alive.
See the back of the grid looking.
I take it all back, by the way. So Stuvine's putting serve his drive-through penalty. Just a heads up to everyone, Connor Hardy has just set the fastest lap of the race. Does this mean Connor is going to give Mindful Wasp, aka Lewis, something to think about? I think he might.
Looks like Energy Dan is past Stuvine. Where is he?
Yeah, because Stuvine's pitted. Stuvine's serving his penalty. Here he is, Stuvine on his way down the pit lane. That Aston looks fantastic in the rain. The metallic paint looks beautiful.
It does.
Nearly as beautiful as you, Gecko. Nearly as beautiful as you.
That's too much.
Man, all over the back of Sandbell, coming down to turn 2.
What is happening with my stuff?
Oh, he's backed out of that. Probably the wisest move. Samuel's gone very wide. Man's through.
And Kaiser Soze is
Oh,
4
crucial. It's a shame for Sambo that. Big shame. But Samuel's coming back at him. Are they going to fight his turn 4? I think he's a bit too far back.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, just a bit. Although Man's got a twitch in the exit. No, looks okay for now. Let's flip forward. Cruiser Soze chasing down Shadow Lancer.
Energy then again was off at beloved
Simba, by the way. Simba served his penalty and only dropped to 8. He's all over the back of Monster Energy Can.
Yes, but he did go wide again.
He
at
did.
The same spot.
Maybe needs to move his brake bias backwards. Maybe his tyres are just a bit out of the temperature range, or maybe he's just struggling for a bit of balance. Who knows? Mindful Wasp responds to Connor's lap from last lap with a new fastest lap. So these two are clearly just turning the wick up. Hugo Braun, by the way, Hugo Braun in 3rd place, keeping nice and quiet, well ahead of Avanash, but he's doing a good job. Avanash in P4. Actually, Avanash, Jensky and Night Shadow, all several positions up from their starting spots even, in Ps 4, 5 and 6. Having very good races, it must be said. Good to see.
Good to see. Jensky's up 8 places. That's
he
good
is.
To see.
Night Shadow's
Man
up 7.
Is up 8 places well.
Avanash is up 6. My man Avanash, I am loving seeing you back in the heat of battle here. This is good to see. So Hugo Braun. Hugo's a reserve. He's quite a nice guy. He's learning to race without the line. Typically races with, but he's racing obviously today without the line because Tier 3 is a no-line tier.
Oh, Samuel's still fighting.
And I have to say, Hugo's having a good race. It's good to see. Keep up the good work. You seem to be enjoying the wet. Keep it going.
He has, yeah.
Remember, if you're a reserve,
now as well.
He is. He has, unfortunately. Yeah. Remember, if you're a reserve, keep checking in to all races that apply to you. Whether it be you can or can't race, let us know. And if you're free and a spot comes available, we'll give you a shout and you can race. And if you're a regular reserve who does well, you will become made a permanent driver. Which means you race every week.
Yes.
And that's what we all love to see. So Hugo is doing the right thing. Anyone else who reserve, keep following Hugo's example and check in. Mindful Wasp is just mindfully going about his business and running away. He's absolutely flying. Connor's doing a fantastic job in P2, but just doesn't quite have the pace of Mindful. Right. Nope. So Simba's all over Energy Dan. Simba's going for a later apex. Will that give him the run to turn 1? Energy Dan's got lots of DRS. So Simba. Both of them
is using it as well.
He's just not close enough, I don't think.
He's not. No, he's not.
If he had DRS, he might be willing to have a go at that, though. Back Mazo has got a 3-second penalty for time gained off track, aka track limits. Purple Sector's got a little fight behind him. It's Shadow Lancer and Kaiser Soze. Kaiser got a podium last week out in France. He had a fantastic race. He's currently fighting for the last points paying position at the moment.
Well, it's still a long way, so.
Oh, there's a long way to go. Oh, Simba all over the back of Energy Dan. Through turn 5. Let's go on board with the AlphaTauri. Is Energy Dan going to go deep into the chicane again? He's done it a few times. No, he's got his braking under control. We've got a yellow flag at turn 1. What's happened?
I think that's
it's Kellogg's. Kellogg's has had a moment. Did he collect Baby Hornet or did he go on his own?
I don't know. I did not see it.
Well, either way, they're both up and running. It doesn't look like they've got any particular damage, although Kellogg's has gone off at turn 2. Baby Hornet looks to be okay. Back to the fight. Night Shadow has got Jensky not far behind him. Avanash seems to be out of reach for him right now. Simba and Energy Dan, this fight is not going away.
Samuel nearly went off. Nearly.
Simba and Energy Dan, this fight right now is just getting, even though it's a wet race, it's getting hotter.
Yeah, it is. He is closer now than before.
Calvin Mack, aka Connor, no, Calvin, Connor, Calvin, Mr. Mark, whatever you want to call him. Mr. Zookeeper himself is in Greece with his missus. They both had a birthday recently. Happy birthday to them both.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. But because you're on holiday in Greece, well, I hope you're not having a good time. Of course I'm joking. You know I love you really, bro.
Simba is close. He wants to try it. You need to try that. My word. Who's the other fight? Stuvine is getting close to 9 cars. So still 6/10. Stuvine 7/10. Kellogg 6/10. Oh, Simba's passed. Ooh!
Now, Energy Dan's gone very deep there. Simmer went deep too, but Energy Dan's gone super deep. 5-second penalty for Energy Dan. Well, I'm not surprised because of how much time he gained there.
He had a little touch on the rear right or rear left of Miss Simba's tire.
Yeah.
Saw that, Neil. I just saw that. So now he takes a spot back and he can go charge.
So Simba's through. Energy Dan, I think that's a respectful, just giving a position up.
It is. But here's Jensky now.
Jensky is
fighting
all over Night Shadow, who's closing on Avanash too.
Very close.
Oh, Jensky's got much better traction in that final corner, but Gav's just got the power suddenly.
He's got the more ERS.
I'll tell you what it is, yeah, Jensky's got no ERS. He can't fight.
And the other one. Oh, purple sector.
Purple sector's. Oh, Energy Dan is pitting. I think Energy Dan might have a problem.
5 seconds. I think maybe for the 5 seconds. Who knows? I don't know.
Well, he'll serve the 5 seconds in the pit if he does. Well,
no, he's not.
No,
yes, he is.
It will serve.
He's going for Inters.
Oh, now that is controversial.
I can see Inter tires.
He is clearly gambling.
He is gambling. Maybe.
He's the only man on the intermediates. He served his 5 second penalty. He's got the Inters on. Let's see what he can do.
Oh, he just flew away in my screen. Where is he?
Everyone else seems to be cut. Connor's, by the way, gaining on Mindful. He's about 1.2 seconds closer than he was 2 or 3 laps ago.
Isn't it?
He's going faster and faster. The track is getting faster and faster, so could it be? The track looks to be less wet.
The rain is
still
slowing down a bit. No, the rain is
slowing down.
On my screen, it's slowing a little bit down.
I'm going to be controversial here and say let's watch the man, the myth, the Energy Can, and see how he gets on. He's got Baby Hornet all over the back of him. Yeah, Energy Dan is very twitchy, but once it grips, it seems okay.
Yeah. So let's see. In the
very understeery there, though.
It's been a little
just watching from Baby Hornet's point of view, and Energy Dan does not look confident.
No, I'm watching it Energy Dan's point of view. He's twitching with his steering.
He's gone very deep. No, it's too early. It's just too early.
You braked too heavy.
I think it was a bold call and it's worth a gamble, but Connor's got a penalty. Oh, Connor. What's happened there, CJ? Energy Dan's really struggling with that rear end. Look at him, he's already in 5th gear. I think it's too early for instance. Yeah, look at him. He's really struggling. That's a shame to see. Those kind of gambles either make your race or potentially break them. And as it stands, unless it's a safety car, Energy Dan is a long way from the fight he was in with Simba. Does he have energy? He has no grip at all. Look at his throttle input. He's struggling for throttle input. Is he going to pit for a new set of full wets?
Yes,
he is.
He is.
So, yeah, that's a shame to see. It's a shame to see.
He wanted to try it. But it did not work out.
We respect the effort.
Not a lot of battles going on, is there?
No, it feels quite spread out, which is interesting. The only one we've got is Avanash, Night Shadow, and Jensky. That's the closest fight on track is those three. You can see them all now together.
Kaiser, Soze, and Shadowlands are having one as well.
Yes, and they're not far behind Purple Sector, those two either.
No, they're not.
So Energy Dan's gone back to the full wets. That's going to be painful for him to have done that, but clearly there was absolutely no grip. It's better to pit than put it in the wall. So
yes, that's better. Let's finish the race.
So Jensky on board, he's got no ERS. Gav, you can see Gav roaring away. Just got all of the ERS, he's just saving it, and frankly, that was quite smart from Gav.
Dansk has nothing anymore. I think for him now, just do not use it anymore.
Yes. Oh, very wide from Jensky there at turn 1. Gav's got the power down.
Catching up.
He is.
Night Shadow is closer to Avanash.
I wouldn't put it past Simba to catch this trail, you know. He had some really good pace there in the race.
Yeah.
Just flicking through, like I said, Hugo Bourne's having a very quiet race, but he's 14 seconds clear of Avanash. He's on for potentially a first podium on the MRC, which considering he's a reserve,
I'm still waiting for mine.
Considering he's a reserve and he's a tier 4 driver who's stepping up to tier 3, he's having a fantastic race.
He is.
Connor in second, having a great race. Oh, we got a car round.
Who's there? I think that was
it's
Kellogg's.
McLaren.
He's ghosting.
I think, yeah, Kellogg's, yeah.
He's ghosting a little bit.
He's being lapped. It's just been lapped by Connor.
Yes. That's the worst feeling ever, being lapped.
I wouldn't know. It's not happened to me yet.
I speak out of experience.
Mindful Wasp has just set another fastest lap, so the track is slowly getting faster. The track is getting faster.
It is.
So yeah, the 4th, 5th, 6th battle is getting closer and hotter.
It is. Ooh, that was twitchy from Avalanche.
It was a bit. He's kept it in line though.
Jensky, stop using your EOS, mate. You do not have enough of this.
No, save it up. Save it for an attack.
Yeah, you have a lot of oh, Shadowlancer is going fast. It's purple. Kaiser Soze, purple sector lost 2 places.
Ooh. Well, Kaiser Soze has gone from 11th to 9th. Here we go.
Well, he's 10th now.
Oh, no, Kaiser Soze is 9th though. He was in 11th before.
Yeah,
he's fighting for a point. He's now got into the points.
Yeah.
Jensky, stop using your OS. Save it and use it when you can. Oh, Avalanche has gone wide!
Oh!
And now Night Shadow is going to press him 3 times 5. What's going to happen into the chicane?
Stufan battling purple. I'm watching this one, you watch the other one.
Yes. Ooh, tell you what, Gav's looking hungry through that chicane. He's hungry in Hungary.
Is he?
These camera angles are not doing me any favour. We can't really see the battle.
No. That's why I'm sitting in the seat. See it a little bit. Because in front of him, Kaiser Soze is getting close to the Shadowlancer. Stuvine, twitchy.
Oh, Jensky and Gav have hit! We got a collision between the Hearts and the Alpha. That is just saved! That is just saved! Mr. Avanash from potentially being assaulted.
Oh, Samble. Energy Dan is gone!
Energy Dan's out of the race. Mark Hodge, you're not going to see the tyres. We've got the tyres on the screen, Mr. Hodge. Keep up!
Energy Dan is retired in the pits. Just to say.
Yes, well, we won't comment on that. So we've got no safety car, just yellow flags. Just some yellow flags.
Just some yellow flags.
Nothing to see here.
Nothing here.
So Simba flying along now to P7.
Well, he's close to the Night Shadow now.
He is. That spin collision with Jensky has definitely helped Simba to catch up.
And Jensky gained a position as well.
He did. I'm not going to say much about that. I'm just going to say it's going to get reviewed later, I'm sure. I'm sure both of them want to see something about it.
Yes. Kaiser was a purple sector.
Simba's flying along. That penalty earlier really did derail his race slightly, but he's still going well. He's still going well.
Yes,
flicking through.
The battles are slowly fading. Ooh,
yes.
Jensky went a little bit wide.
Mindful Wasp has lost a few attempts again this lap to Connor, who's chasing behind him. Connor's clearly not giving up the ghost. You've got a lap Williams just getting out the way. I believe that's Matt Mazo.
It is. Oh, that's a good corner here from My Shadow. Fighting Jensky.
This fight has not ended yet. I feel like there's more to come here. A lot more to come.
Oh, if you look at the ERS, he's got... My Shadow's got 100%
Gav's got
and
the whole battery.
60.
Oh, Jensky's gone wide. He's clearly trying to get that good exit. He needs everything he's got here because Gav's got so much ERS and Jensky's got none. So Gav's going to be very good on the straight. He won't be close enough this time, but who knows. Batmaze's got a 3-second penalty. Penalty's been quite low today, which is good to see.
It's good to see, and it means everyone is driving more and more. Better.
Well, yeah, we'll go with that for now. Yeah, we'll go with
just go with that. Less penalties is good for us.
Yes, penalties, points means rises.
Kaiser Soze gaining to Shadow. Aston against them. Ooh, Shadow a little twitchy.
Bit wide on the exit of 3. You're right, Kaiser's got a bit of a run on him, but he's not going to have enough time. You can't get him down there.
All you can do is just do some crazy stuff, you never know.
What kind of crazy stuff are we talking about here? You're the Minister of Defence, not the Minister of Attack. That's not your position.
Well, my name says I'm crazy a little bit, so.
Well, a little bit.
That's Gecko.
You are El Loco. Tell you what, Kaiser Soze has lost all the time he gained the Shadow Lancer, and Purple Sector and Stuvine are now right up his chuff.
Here comes the Alpine and the Aston.
The Battle of the A's.
Are we seeing a replay of Sunday?
Well, Daniel Ricciardo's not here to take out the Aston Martin, so possibly, but possibly not. Going back to the Night Shadow versus Jensky fight, Jensky again taking the very wide line in that final corner. Gav can't really answer to that.
Stuvine, that's a good corner here. Here he comes. No, it's too far. Don't slipstream here.
Flicking through, looking for a fight. Jam is not too far from the back of Man. That's a Man Jam.
I'm watching Stuvine.
Who wants to know about some Man Jam?
I don't know.
I feel like that could take us off the air. But anyway, Man and Jam are fighting. We'll leave that there.
Yeah.
Stuvine follows, obviously, Purple Sector. Accuser Soze is all over the Mercedes.
Go for the outside here, Stuvine.
He's going to run out of room there.
He has to wait again. We're not allowed.
Yes.
But it is closer and closer now.
But Soze's all over the back of the Mercedes.
Mercedes. Ay.
The triangle car, as some are calling it. I think it's the Silver Arrows of Excellence. Man has just exceeded track limits. Oh dear. The Silver Arrow of Excellence, as we saw at the weekend. It's a fantastic car, really. It's just taking some time to hone its prowess in.
Oh my lord.
Right, back to that fight between the Gavster and the Genster. Well, Jensky's taking a lot of wide lines, that's giving him good exit traction.
It is.
Gav taking the neat line. Ooh, I thought Gav was going to pit for a second there.
Don't worry.
Gav getting a bit early on throttle, lost the rear end slightly. He's dropping back a bit, is Gav. Maybe he's struggling at this phase with the tyres. I can assume the tyres might be starting to wear a little bit.
Maybe, yes.
So this is the point where if you were going to change tyres, now is the time to do it, unless you believe that intermediates are coming, in which case you hang on as long as you can.
But here is Kaiser Soze fighting Shadow. Will he be close? Will he try forward? No, he will not.
Shadow, the back of Shadow. Can Kaiser get a good exit? He has. Ooh, this could be tight in turn 2. Look at the run he's got. Run the outside to turn 2. Is he going to be brave? Will he do the switchback? He's going for it. Ooh, the camera angles aren't helping.
The man's got a good ERS though, Shadow Lancer. 83.
Yeah, he's just held on. Has the boy in the Mercedes.
Stuvine last time, Purple Sector. Jammy Jam
Stuvine's
is coming
dropped
closer
back
to
a bit.
Man. Night Shadow is lost time as well. Jensky gone wide again, despite it didn't got a penalty here. We leave it at that.
It depends on the time lost. Connor's got the time down to 3 seconds exactly. 2.8 now to Mindful Wasp. So Connor and Mindful are trading lap times, gaining and closing again. Hugo Bourne just 8 seconds off of Connor, perfectly respectable that for him. He's 20 ahead of Avinash. Avinash is pitting, by the way. Avinash is in the pits.
I think his tyres. What would he go for?
Right, let's stay on board with Avinash because I want to know what he's going to do. Is he going to gamble on the insect? I think he is.
Oh. Who knows?
Let's see.
What do you see?
I can't see it. It's wet. It's more wet. So that tells me that the rain isn't shifting and he just wants to play safe for the grip.
Kaiser's pitting as well.
So Avinash will drop to P7, P8, P7.
Avinash is P7.
But he's got Shadow Lancer right behind him.
He has.
What is Kaiser Soze going to do? That's more wets.
I'm watching Purple, the same, or wets.
Purple Sector's gone for more wets. Sambauer's now coming in.
Sambal.
Oh, look at that. I thought I saw a carnival, but it was just the corner angle that caught me out. Sorry everyone, false alarm. Hit back with Mindful Wasp. Is Mindful going to pit, or is he going to keep going for a bit longer? He keeps going, as does Connor.
What does Hugo Brown do?
Hugo Ross Braun.
What will he do?
Is he pitting? He's pitting. Now,
Yeah,
is Hugo going to put on a set of inces, or is he going to stick it out on the wets? Jam and Simba pick up track limit penalties.
Well, he should have stayed third if I look at it. He's 25
he
seconds
should do,
forward.
yeah, he should.
Well,
so for him, this is a free pit stop.
It is.
He's going for the wets again. The pit stop animations are much better on this new game, it has to be said.
Well,
Jensky's pitting too. Jensky is pitting. Night Shadow, however, is continuing.
Night Shadow is going through, and I mean Simba.
Night Shadow's going to gamble on either the track getting slightly less wet, or a safety car for him to pit later on. Or is he just going to have better pace and overcut him?
I don't know.
We'll have to wait and see. We've got a yellow flag in the middle sector. It's an Alpine. Is that purple sector? It's purple sector. No, he's just hit for new tyres. He's struggling to get it going. Oh, you don't want to see this.
Baby Hornet now, he's got Baby Hornet behind him.
Yeah, he parked his car on the truck. Hornet had no chance of getting through there. Purple sector's back up and running again now. But that has derailed his pace. Keyser Soze will be thrilled to see that he's just dropped off. So we've got Man and Jam. Man Jam is in. Oh, yellow sector, yellow final sector. Who's gone round?
Steven's on the wets.
Who's gone round?
I don't know. Was not paying attention to it.
Baby Hornet's in. Man's in.
Everyone's on the wets.
So interestingly, looking now, Mindful Wasp, Connor, Simba, Shadow Lancer, the only ones still on their original tyres. Oh, and yeah, Night Shadow as well. I don't know if I mentioned him before.
Simba.
Oh, and Simba. Yeah, I said Simba. Yeah. Oh. Baby Hornet's pitting, so he pitted quite early on, but he's back in the pits. Will Bat Mazo pit, he pitted earlier as well. No, he's continuing. Connor there. Connor's 3.6 behind again. Hugo Braun, having pitted, is still P3. Great to see. He's having a fantastic race.
He has. 15 laps remain.
What can he do with the rest of the race? He's 29 seconds behind the guys ahead. They do both presumably need to pit. Well, they don't need to pit, but they probably will do.
See, will Shadow Lancer pit here? No.
Night Shadow clearly is going to gamble. Simba just behind him, also thinking the same. They're going to keep going for a bit longer. Avanash P6 having pitted. He's still having a fantastic race for the Ferrari. So in the top six, we've got both Ferraris and both AlphaTauris. Shadow Lancer P7. He's not pitted yet. He's having a good race. If he was to pit, probably would drop quite a way down.
Yes. Oh, who's up behind?
Keyser Soze running in 9th. Stuvine in 10th. The Aston Martins doing a good job both in the points too.
And here goes Mindful. What will he do now? No, he's still keeping going. Connor does the same. Night Shadow do. What will he do?
Night Shadow's in the set. Let's jump on board, see what the truck looks like, because it still looks very puddly.
Yeah, it does. Wet.
It's still not quite looking like Inters to me.
No, I think
Ryan says he'd go for Inters. I would have probably tried it too, but having seen what Energy Dan did, and no one's really improving on their lap times now.
No, because I think the rain is just keep pouring the whole race now.
Charlie Walker's dropped into the chat. He's saying, what is it with Hungary and wet sessions? You know what, Charlie? You're right. It does seem to come far too much. We saw it. We've seen it all through races. Hugo Braun has just set the fastest lap. I just said the track isn't looking any faster, and he's set a fastest lap. He's made me look silly.
Seconds. Well, he's got penalty.
He has. So Hugo just found a little bit of time on the cars ahead, about a second that lap. Not enough to make them worry, but enough to at least make the other people pit. Oh, not pit. Oh, Mindful Wasp just got a penalty for going wide on track there. That neutralises the fight between himself and Connor.
It does.
Connor found a lot of time in that middle sector as Mindful had a bit of a moment. Flipping back through. There's no real fights going on.
No, Jensky is the closest.
Jensky and Shadow Lancer. So this is the new tyre versus the old tyre, what we're seeing here.
Yes. Well, Shadow Lancer is faster, looks like it.
Oh,
he's using ERS at some points.
Jensky looks faster, but he's just struggling for ERS again. Shadow Lancer's got plenty of ERS.
He's just waiting his game.
Yeah, I think Jenski will get him,
But
but it's whether he's got the grip on the straight,
now.
the speed on the straight. Sorry.
Yeah, that's the point. Or Shadowlands thinks I'm gonna pit now. That's highly likely for it. Let's see,
Just a quick reminder, everyone. Remember, if you enjoy someone's drive today, or if you're just a big fan of someone, vote for the drive of the day. Could it be Shadowlancer or Jenski, who they're side by side at the end of the final sector? Oh, Shadow's round! I'm not sure if he took a touch or not, but there might well have been.
Yes, it did happen. I saw it.
Oh, if it did, we'll have to talk about that later. We'll have to leave that be for now.
We'll have to talk about that later, yes.
So Shadow's just had a little turnaround. It's not what he would have wanted. Will he now pit and put on a fresh set? No, he's continuing. Oh, Jenski, meanwhile, is through. Huge Braun, by the way, has found another second on the front too. He's got a bit wide at turn 4.
Who knows? Maybe if he's fast enough.
A pit stop here. Ooh, you're looking in the low 20s. So he won't make a move on either Connor or Mindful, but he'll be closer.
No.
A lot closer than he was.
No. Are they still waiting for the rain to come down?
Ooh, I think people are waiting to see if the rain, calms down, or if a safety car comes out. Surely they'd pit. The thing is, either Connor and Mindful can both pit out and pit right now and come back out ahead of Hugo without a problem.
Yeah. That's the thing. The only cause is who comes first out of the pits.
Wow.
Connor or Mindful.
Depends on who pits and how they both go on the outlap and in lap. Ooh, Simba getting very twitchy there. Simba's actually on a personal best lap. Simba's on all tyres as well.
Well, I'm watching the Baby Hornet against Bakamizo, getting another high stand. Bakamizo is struggling though. Ooh, I think that's damage for the other one. No, it's not. A little touch on the back.
Yes, Batmazer goes nice and defensive into turn 2, starting to run wide. Baby Hornet looks hungry. So Batmazer again is on old tyres. Hornet's on new ones. Got a yellow McLaren at turn 2. I think it was Kellogg's. Back to the fight between the Hornet and the Mazo.
Here comes Bebe. Bebe gets back.
Hugo Braun's now find a bit more time again on Connor and Mindful, who seem to be trading sectors and laps between them. Genuinely, at some point, Hugo Braun is going to be on the pit stop delta for those two at some point at this rate. He's pulling away from Night Shadow a couple of seconds here and there.
He is.
Avanash slowly gaining on Simba, who is slowly gaining on Night Shadow.
It's actually quite quiet now.
Kizaso's is slowly catching Shadowlancer, so he's only a second behind him. Obviously, Jenski passed him following that little moment that was seen earlier, which we're going to leave be.
And it looks like Baby Hornet now is trying again for Bagmizo. 5, 4. Bagmizo's using the same.
We haven't really looked at Connor or Mindful particularly much in this race, because those two haven't really been in much actual action. No. Mindful does go a bit quiet turn 5 there, but that's probably more of a testament to them, if anything, because they've both just really had a controlled, calm race out front.
They have.
Pulling in the big points as it stands.
I'm watching Connor now, good slicky-doo through the corners.
Hugo Braun, for me, is currently my driver of the day. I'm really impressed with him today. Jam picks up another penalty. Let's have a little look at the position change quickly. So, as it stands, Hugo Braun's up 2.
Hugo Braun's got
driver's commentator's curse, he's picked up a penalty.
Yes.
Hugo Braun and Connor both up 2. Night Shadow up 8.
Simba down 2.
He is. Avanash, Jenski and Shadowlancer are all making positions 2. Jam and Man have made some positions. Big losers today, a Purple Sector and Sambao. Let's have a look at stops. So just a reminder, everyone has pitted or served a penalty, with the exception of Shadowlancer, Simba, Night Shadow, Connor and Mindful Wasp.
The only guys who have not stopped.
Yes, penalties. So currently Mindful, Connor, Man and Sambo all have 3 seconds. It's got Batmazo, Simba, Hugo all on 6, and so Simba and Jam is on 9.
Here comes Kaiser Soze. You thought about that? You thought about that?
The gap between Nightshade and Simba seems to have stabilised a little bit. Nightshade's dropping back slow from Hugo Braun. Still not pitting though.
Nope.
Will Simba pit?
Oh, Kai
No,
Sosa's
Simba's
got
staying
a
out.
better exit.
Let's drop back.
He's waiting. He's waiting.
Ooh, Fat Mazo and Baby Hornet. Very exciting. It's turn 2.
Oh, here comes Kaiser Sosa's Shadow.
Let's drop forward.
Shadow defense.
Yes. Oh, Kaiser Sosa got a great drive out into the second last corner. Great drive out there.
Good driver from both of them. Still. Well,
Shadow Lance is very defensive already in his positioning. Look at him.
He's already defending.
I think Kaiser might be having this one.
He might, but Shadowlands has got 100 ERS and he will use it all just for defending. But will that be enough? And Baby Hornet gets past. Back. Oh, back Mizo. I think. No, he still got his way. Always look like still is look like lost the way.
Oh wow, Shadowlands has just lost it. He's out. Shadowlands has just lost it. Connor's just pitting. Connor has just picked the perfect time to pit. He was already on his way into the pits, and he now will get a free stop.
He is in the safety car.
He is. So surely this means he's gone for more full wets. Oh, what's the problem here, Connor? Connor's not left the pits.
I think he's doing his.
You can't serve 3 seconds. Do it before the pits, before you pit. Connor's stuck in the pit lane. Hugo Braun's going to pit, so jump over him.
No, he's out again. He's out again.
Okay, we've got a weird glitch there. That was.
Yeah. He's. I don't know where he is now. He's in
Connor's at turn 2. That was a really bizarre.
I know. Hugo Braun in the pits.
Hugo Braun, I think he's just matching everyone else's thing. He's got a free pit stop to those behind him, so he might as well put some fresh. Well, he might as well serve.
He's got a penalty. Nightshade in the pits, Simba in the pits.
This is what these guys were gambling on this, really. Yes, Avanash continues.
Yes.
Jenski continues. Is Kaiser going to pit?
Mindful, what will he do?
So Simba's got his tyre done. Everyone's staying with the full wets. Clearly, it's just too slippy and not worth a gamble. Simba's now behind Jenski.
That is
so
not
Jenski split the Alpha Tauri. So Jenski, having had that fight with Night Shadow, is now a few seconds behind him. They'll be right together on track, of course, when the safety car bunches them all up.
And here comes Mindful.
Yes, Mindful has to pit now, and he does. He has to pit, or he'll be very vulnerable. I don't think he will. I think he's fine.
Oh, this will be tight. Who knows
I
how
think
he does the pit
entry. I think he'll be fine. He had a few seconds on Connor. They've all had a delta this lap. I think he'll be fine.
Yeah.
Let's see what's he going for. 90. It's more full wets.
Full wets. Well, the wind's not going to stop them.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it. She's a shame. It'd be nice to have a little dry run at the end just to make it a bit of a mix.
More interesting.
So, yeah, Mindful resumes his lead as expected. Connor will be right behind him shortly. Interesting. So, safety car chat. Budapest, the capital of Hungary and the nearest place to the track. It's not actually that close to Budapest, but it's the closest notable place that people would recognise. Budapest is 2 places, Buda and Pest. Buda being the old part of the city and Pest being the new, unless I go out the wrong way around. Apologies if I have. It's a very cultural city is Budapest, separated by a river. On one side is the new part and the other side is the old part.
Well, good political.
Yes. It is. I've never actually been, but it's on my list of places I'd like to visit.
It's one of the places I will visit as well.
It is. Just looking at YouTube chat, Morgan aka Ragtag says, come on Connor and come on Baby Hornets.
Ooh.
Morgan, give us a wave.
Give us a wave, fam.
Indeed. Our resident Qatari slash I can't remember where he's actually originally from, Alex Ajeric, has previously said he visited a Hungarian sausage festival.
Oh really?
I was hoping he'd be here in the chat today, but unfortunately he's not. Apparently it's quite a significant event. I would like to go to more sausage festivals, if they have them in Britain.
Well, can't say about Holland.
Do you not have those there? Oh, Steve I's pitting.
Well, we have some festivals, but it's not a very famous thing. You have like a fricadelle festival sometime.
You celebrate Max Verstappen on a weekly basis.
Yeah, that's always on the weekends.
Yeah, God knows why.
I don't know. You have nothing else to do. Oh, purple sector's pitting.
Did you know the Hungarian Grand Prix was the first race to feature behind the Iron Curtain as such, obviously before the Berlin Wall came down? It's the first race to happen on the east side of Europe, following obviously the World War. Did you know?
No, did not know that.
It was.
I'm too young.
Fun fact. Did you know Damon Hill was due to win here in Arrows in 1997 before tragically his car broke down?
I was not even born.
And our glorious leader Martin Hills, I'm sure, might bring reference to this as he's a huge Damon Hill lover. Not just fan, but lover. Also, the Hungarian is the first win for quite a lot of drivers, including Fernando Alonso, Jenson Button, and Heikki Kovalainen.
There we go.
Yes.
And for Ocon.
Oh, of course, that's Van Ocon. How could I forget? Lewis Hamilton's the record holder for wins here with 8. The next is Michael Schumacher with 4. Daniel Ricciardo won here in Red Bull in 2014 after Lewis Hamilton had issues in qualifying and started at the back, and Nico Rosberg had problems in the race. Did you know? Jenson Button won here in 2006 in a wet to dry race, which Michael Schumacher and Fernando Alonso both dropped it.
Oh.
Button won in crazy conditions. And weirdly, I was actually watching this. I was in a hotel in Mallorca on a family holiday in 2006. Me, my dad and my uncle were all gathered around the TV, the only people watching it, going, and my dad went absolutely mental. He's quite a big Button fan. Yes. And yeah, I actually remember watching it. My dad was steaming drunk and just went running around the hotel screaming, "Button won!" Don't think he could believe it. He woke up the next day and asked if it actually happened. He got very drunk that night.
There you go.
Indeed.
Well.
The Hungarian Grand Prix is a track that doesn't tend to get won very often by a repeat winner. Senna only won here 3 times. Schumacher won here 4 times. Piquet, Hill and Villeneuve, Hakkinen, Button and Vettel won here twice. Hamilton won here 8 times, and no one else has won here more than once.
Yes.
Believe it or not.
Believe it or not. Well, I just looked at the lineup for this safety car thing, just underbreaking the safety car chat a little bit. There's a very strange safety car chat, I think. Because the only ones that are close by for overtaking themselves is Mindful and Connor. Hugo is between some cars. Avinash is behind nearly at last point. Same as Knight, same as James.
We have got some back markers in between the fights and the chaos.
Kaiser Sezer, Simbo, Tensky and Nigel are the last. And all of that is in
got
between.
Williams off track. That means that there's a car trying to let the leaders through, I believe.
Yes, I think that's back in me zone.
We're still waiting for Mr. Man to catch up with the pack in P11. He is the last of the cars on the lead lap to...
We're waiting for Jam as well.
The leaders.
Stuvine as well.
So once Man catches up, I'm sure we'll have the confirmation safety car coming in. We'll have a 6 lap dash to the end.
Yes, well, Connor. Get third, trying to
everyone,
take Mindful.
Get your bets in now.
Come on, what's the bet, come on.
Right, who's going to win?
That's a tough question.
People of YouTube, get your comments in now.
Tell us who will win.
Mr. Mighty J Feet, we don't talk about PK. You know what? I agree with you. Nelson has let himself down in the last few years, especially regarding comments about Mr. Lewis Hamilton. Safety car is in this lap, so it's dropped to the front. Mindful what becomes the de facto safety car. He will back the pack. Martin Hills has just brought attention to comments about Jenson Button. And he had a similar experience to myself. We love Jenson Button. Not as much as I love Lewis Hamilton, but I do love Jenson Button. Connor getting very aggressive into the penultimate corner. Mindful's going very slowly. When's he going to go?
When is he
gone
going?
Forward with
Mr.
Like Wasp. Actually, let's watch from Connor and we'll see if Mindful pulls away. Looks like Mindful's going and he's gone. Look at him go. So we watch back. We're on board with Hugo Braun. Kellogg's towards the Sandbox. Sandbox just getting out of the way. As is Kellogg's. He needs to let people through quickly.
Connor's so close to Mindful though.
He is. The two McLarens both go wide. They need to let the pack through, guys. Come on. But Avanash is right behind Baby Hornet. Again, Baby Hornet needs to let the pack through.
The two McLarens are blocking.
They are. They're fighting a bit hard for a lapped car. You need to let them through. Thank you very much,
yes,
McLaren.
Now Hugo is through.
Avanash is now through past Simon, as is Gav. Jenski having to drive through. It's not ideal. Driving through
Avanash now comes to the McLarens. They are let through as well. Nitro.
Oh, McLaren's is round. McLaren's in the wall. Kellogg's is out. Kellogg's is out as a yellow flag. Is that going to become another safety car?
No, it's not.
No, thankfully the pack is nice and together. So, oh no, we are going to have a safety car. The safety car's coming back out.
Oh my god!
Wow! So,
look at that. No,
in the land of Budapest, where George Ezra sings many songs, we have another safety car.
Master Budapest. Well, that's a song in my head. Thank you.
I can't sing, so I'm not going to do any more than that. Oh dear.
I can't sing either, but I'm just singing to annoy people. That sounded wrong.
Well, you're welcome to do so. You know what, Geke? If this was the X Factor, I'd probably not give you a second. No, I wouldn't.
No, you would not. Don't worry, I already got no support from everyone for singing.
Right, let's find out some fun facts about Hungary.
Again.
Well, we just started. So, you know, I don't know about you, but you know when you go to the pub and you have a nice, refreshing cold beer?
Yes.
Typically you cheers and put your beer glasses together, don't you?
Yes.
Did you know, in Hungary, it's rude to do that? It's considered rude.
How so?
I know!
How is
it's
that
actually considered rude. And apparently, in 1848, there was a Hungarian revolution, and 13 Hungarian generals were executed, and Austrians clinked their beers after executing them in this revolution. And that's why it's considered rude, because it's a throwback to, the leadership of the country being killed.
Oh, well, there you go.
I know.
Now we know.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought that?
Who would have thought? Did you know that Hungary is an older country than France and Germany? Founded back in 895 even.
Oh, did not know that.
I know. Also, in this country, if you have a child, or in any country, if you have a child, you get to name them whatever you want, don't you?
Yes.
Right, well, in Hungary, you can't name your child unless it's been approved by the government. There's a pre-approved name list, and you have to pick a name from that list.
Oh.
So you can't decide to call your kid Geke or Mr. Worldwide. You can't call your kid Mr. Worldwide. But if you live in Hungary, you have to submit an application if you want a new name that's not on the list. You have to apply to the government to name your child.
Oh. Well, I do know a kid named after a football club.
Yeah, what team would that be? Is it Chelsea?
No, it's a Dutch football club. The guy went to Belgium, let the wife get birth there, and he chose his son's name is now Feyenoord.
Really?
Yes.
That wouldn't be allowed in Hungary. Speaking of names and letters, how many letters are there in the alphabet?
Well, you're asking the wrong guy. I did not finish my school.
Okay, well, in most alphabets, so in the English alphabet, there's 26 letters. The Hungarian alphabet has 44.
That's too much for me.
It is.
Could have been around like 7.
44 letters. I can't even count to 44, but Lewis Hamilton, number 44. What a guy.
What a guy.
Do you have any Hungarian facts you want to share with the world?
Oh, not really, no.
No?
I did not have much time for myself.
Oh. Well, every week I talk about food wherever we go. The national dish of Hungary is called gulyás.
Gulyás?
It's a world-famous dish, apparently. But apparently, it's only something you should try in Hungary. It's not the same if you go around the world elsewhere.
No,
so
I think
it looks to me to be like a meat and vegetable sort of stew kind of dish. So there's sure be some local herbs and vegetables or something that makes it interesting.
Well, yeah. I think every signature of a country you need to taste in their country.
Oh yeah, 100%.
If you taste it somewhere else and it's not the same, do it there, and then you think, ah, no, this one's fake. I know that. I feel it.
Indeed. Is the safety car coming in this lap? We're about to find out.
We do not know.
Is the land of George Ezra about to be blessed with some racing? Yes, it is. George Ezra's happy. George Ezra will be super happy.
He said it to the cops. Let there be racing again.
Oh, let them race. Dun, dun, dun. Right,
let
Mindful Wasp has just done a nice little safety car restart. He pulled away, and he's now being forced to do it all over again. Can he do it again?
Now
we're going to get a 3-lap shootout
for a lot of spots and positions. 5 seconds for Bagmizo.
What happened
Ignore
there?
the yellow flag. Ignore the yellow flag. Oh, this is not. Ooh.
He's going late this time.
He's gone. But
tell you what, Connor's being done by Hugo Braun. Hugo's taking Connor.
Oh, look at this
and
man.
Avinash is in the inside too.
Well, watch out behind Avinash and
Mindful's gone wide. Mindful's off at turn 1.
Oh, well, this let Connor know.
No, and Hugo's had a bad exit. This has made Avinash have a go. And we've got Night Shadow there too. Night Shadow's on the inside. Night Shadow's through. Bat Maze is retired. Bat Maze is out. Oh, Avinash has got a track limit penalty. Oh no.
Avinash round. Lost the wing.
He's still going, but he is definitely going to be upset with himself. He had an opportunity for a podium there.
Now Night Shadow is
Night Shadow's into P4, but here's the big news. Night Shadow, with no penalties, could be on for a win here. If he can get past Hugo Braun and keep within the gap to the front two, he could do some real damage, but Hugo's really struggling.
He is, and I think
Night Shadow needs to get a move done fast if he wants to take a potential win here.
He wants to, he needs.
As you can see, Connor and Mindful Wasp mine away. What's going to happen here? And we've got Gavin Braun. I don't know where to look. Connor's got a great run. Connor's got a great run off the right hander there.
I will watch Night Shadow then.
We'll fight with a fight for the lead as well. We need to be seeing what can Lewis and Connor do. These two were both in great form in France, and they've carried this through into Hungary. They're hungry for more. Connor's lost a bit of time in the exit of the final corner. What can Night Shadow do? Jensky's also quite close too. So is Simba. And all the time closing, but not enough. So Jensky and Night Shadow right now are both looking at potentially getting a podium, maybe more, because of their lack of penalties. Avinash in the pits, going to be getting that wing change. Gav up the inside of turn 2. No, we can't quite get the move done. But wide, Hugo Braun goes wide. Gav's going to get the switch back on him down to turn 4. Gav's alongside. Gav surely got the move done here. He has. He's through. That was nice and clean.
Yes,
right. Can Gav keep it clean? Right. Can Gav get himself within 3 seconds of the two ahead of him? Who knows? But first, he needs to drop these two. Jensky now all over the back. All over the back of Hugo Braun.
But Simba is there as well.
Simba's always ready to pounce. The Lion himself is already a race winner, and he wants more. Jensky's used a lot of his ERS already, I must point out.
He's not listening to us.
Gav is 4 seconds off of Connor, so it doesn't look like he's going to be able to capitalise. However, Connor, look at this. Connor in the second last corner is all over the back of Mindful. What's going to happen? What's the end of the race we could have? We're going to have to stick the front two for the last lap.
You know what's funny? They both have the same ERS.
And the same penalty.
And the same penalty.
Mandy wants to see the penalties. Mandy, your wish is granted. Let's go. Mindful Wasp and Connor both set fastest lap. Connor set the faster of the two. Right. So, as it stands,
last lap
these two are fighting. Connor's on the inside! Connor's on the inside, turn 1! He's through! Mindful's gone wide!
Yes.
But Mindful's regaining position. I think Connor backed out. I think he let him have it after pushing him wide.
I think he had.
All the time, Gav is getting closer. Will Connor get the switch back out of turn 2? He's got fantastic traction, but Mindful's just got the edge here. What's going to happen?
Climb positions. He will lose it.
You'll have to watch the guys behind. Let us know, because we're going to keep the fight for the lead on the screen. Mindful, Lewis is still in P1. Connor, P2. Is there a twist to come? Gav, 3.4 seconds off of Connor. Can he still one of the top 2 spots off of them? Hugo Braun hanging on to P4. He's got 6 seconds of penalties that will drop him behind Jenski and behind Kisa Soze. Simba's there, ready to pounce if anyone makes a mistake. Let's go back to the front. Can Connor make a move on Mindful? It doesn't look likely at the moment.
Jenski's trying to get
But
close.
this is the part of the track where Connor's been constantly finding time on Mindful. What can Connor do in the final sector? Very aggressive into the start of the final sector. He's off track. I think Mindful's got this unless he makes a mistake. Mindful takes a very wide line, get nice traction out there. So we're going to ride on board. Well, actually, ride off board. Mindful Wasp takes the final corner. He's led this race very comfortably from start to finish. He looks like a confident winner. He's taken a win and the fastest lap on the last lap. Maximum points for Lewis. Fantastic race. Connor with a fantastic P2. Night Shadow third. Jenski takes fourth. Kaisoze fifth. Hugo Braun sixth. Simba takes seventh. After that drive through earlier, that was a good comeback drive. Stuvine P8. Man P9. Jam P10. Abanash is just coming through the final sector now. He's going to take 11th. Purple steps a lap down, takes 12th. Hornet a lap down, 13th, and Samba also a lap down. The final finisher, P14.
Yes.
Back Mazo, Luke Kello, Shadow Lancer, Ertifar, Monster Energy Can, Ghosty, McCasper, and Smith. Unfortunately, did not finish the race today. But your winner today in Tier 3 in Hungary is Mindful Wasp, who also takes that fastest lap, maximum 26 points for Lewis. What a race. What a finish the race that was.
What a finish.
Fantastic driving we saw all round, and of course congratulations to Mindful Wasp, our winner. Driver of the day for the game, Jenski. Please remember, in the description there is a link to the driver of the day vote. Give a shout out to whoever your fellow driver or favourite driver would be. Of course, give them some love. Vote for them if you thought they had a good day.
Yes.
So our podium, Mindful Wasp, Connor, and of course, Night Shadow. Rebel team look fairly happy. Not surprised they've taken a win.
Not surprised, no. Oh.
Fantastic. Who's your driver of the day today? Mr. Matthews, Mr. Worldwide.
I am gonna say Hugo.
Hugo Braun?
Yeah.
I was impressed by Hugo, I'll be honest. He had a fantastic race.
If he did not have the penalties.
If it wasn't for the penalty, he was on for P4.
He was.
Although, good race, Jenski, 14th to 4th.
Yeah.
Night Shadow, 12th for a podium. I'm going to go with Night Shadow. I'm going to be controversial. I'm going to go with Night Shadow as my driver of the day.
Yeah, you can.
You're going to go Hugo Braun. The game went with Jenski. Please let us know who yours would be. Vote for them and give them some love. Of course, we have got Tier 4 coming up in just a matter of... No, not long now. It's 8:33. Blimey. Tier 4 is coming. It's a matter of 12 minutes, maybe 20. Depends how delayed we are following the end of that race.
Yes, we will.
So of course, that will be hosted by Connor, who's just come second, and Red Car Rambo will be co-comments with him. Please tune in to see that. And of course, we also have MRC X on Friday, also from the Hungarian, the fifth and final race. That'll be a mix of many guys from all of our tiers and some of our reserves. That'll be great to see, tune in and watch the action.
Yes. And don't forget to follow the other social media plans.
Of course, give us a like on Insta, give us a like on Facebook, follow, like, subscribe on everything, including YouTube, ring and ding the bell, give us some love. Tune in every week, we race every day, we stream 3 days a week, but we race every day. There's 5 races that we broadcast, and we'd love for you to take part in more of them. But for now, we must depart, so Gecko, you can go in and get yourself ready for your race, which is in just 11 minutes time. Thank you everyone who's been with us the whole way. Anyone who's commented, liked and joined us, thank you for your time. And have a lovely evening.
Bye-bye.